Good morning and welcome back to Iowa. It is the first week of November. We've had a little bit of a problem and done some stuff to try to correct it. The game save got corrupt and I had to restore an old game save to get to this point that I'm at now. This field is now ready to cut again, so we'll want to get that going. This field is just short, but we'll probably get that one going as well, just to try to speed things up. We have cows. We have more cows than we previously had. We have 60 that are 100% productive, 70 that are, 74 that are 100% productive right now. Some that are close to puberty, some that are further from puberty. We have grass and we have hay. Not a whole lot, but we did set up, you can see it right there, we did get ourselves set up a fermenting silo. We also got this field replanted and back to where it was at the end of the last episode. As you can see, I'll turn on the HUD. We're expecting a 98% yield out of this field. I did buy a foraging wagon that I got cheap from a farmer that was going out of business. We did pick up, it's over here, a rather large corn harvester, which made doing a field much easier. We've upgraded our little Ford F600 to a Kenworth with the trailer. And as I mentioned, we have the fermenting silo here, which we currently have 61,000 liters of silage in the system. So what we're going to do, and as you can see in the upper right corner, we have 69,000 grass already in there to be made into silage. So we're going to cut those fields, pick up all that grass and dump it into the system to be able to complete that or get more silage ready to go, because let's face it, with the cows, silage bumps us up almost double the effectiveness from grass and 10% more than hay. And it's easier to do because all we have to do is cut the grass and pick up the grass and dump it in the silo. So much simpler than doing all the tedding and rowing and whatnot. So we've got a few things now that we're probably not going to need anymore. I'm not selling this just yet. It did make the tractor rather front heavy, which was fun. I thought I had a tedder here. Maybe I did not replace that after the unfortunate incident. So we'll probably not need the truck with the grain hopper a whole lot anymore, hopefully. So we should probably get set up to get mowing on that field. Let's see, let's fuel up with this thing. Whoops, I forgot how touchy this thing is. Oof. So we'll get this fueled up and we will set up to do grass cutting and set the follower to pick up the grass and drop it over here. Let's get ourselves started. So this will be a fairly long process, so I'm probably not going to show you the whole thing again. And we might take a contract afterwards. It's all gonna depend. Probably do a little bit of time lapse on this. Okay, let's carefully drive this out here and make the corner without crashing, if I can. Alright. I cannot drive this morning. Wow. Alright, so the cows are doing good. They're happy. The slurry pit's getting full. So we'll probably be able to use that next time, which means we do need to keep an eye out for a tanker for a spreader tanker. And speaking of, let's probably take a look at what's for sale. Ooh, 28-foot Terraflex. That would be handy. Of course, if I had the money, I'd love to get a bigger tractor, because our tractors are just a little too small for some of the equipment we're starting to look at. Alright, so we got that set up there. We need the foraging wagon. Fortunately, we have that hooked up to a tractor already. Oops, I did not mean... Okay, the sounds... Oh, we really should refuel this too. Not that it's a huge deal, we're not going to be far from the yard here for this job, but might as well do it and have it done and out of the way right away. There we go. Alright. So we're going to do follower on this guy with the other system, the mower. And he'll pick up all the stuff that one cuts. We'll have to keep an eye when he's full and bring him over to drop off the hay at the silo, or the grass at the silo, which will be just fine. Let's go ahead and lower the pickup and drive it in here. I'm going to turn on the pickup now. Set it up for follow mode. We're going to shorten the distance a little bit. Not much. Alright. Not a lot in the way of lights on this thing. So let's lower the mower and let's get started. And we'll keep an eye out behind us to see that it's moving. Make sure everything's functioning. And there we go, picking up grass. Fantastic. So we'll just zip right along here and cut the grass. But, yep, you can tell it's the first week in November. The trees have changed color. Everything is getting crisper and colder. So we definitely need this grass to get us through the winter with the cows, I think. Trying to gently make a corner here. Yeah, it's a bit steep for me to go back there. So I haven't really figured out the best way to do this particular cut yet. I thought, I'll have to check. I thought I had a mod that would have cut this grass and made it easier to see. It's the initial cut that's always the most difficult here. And we're going to have to worry about the field that is not ours. So we're kind of going to just go straight across this open end here. Actually, we can kind of tell where the field isn't ours. So looking good. Just keeping a close eye on things because I want it to work really well. Alright, we're going to cut through here where we'd obviously missed some when we were baling. And the bales do not go into the fermenting silo. I checked. So it was just easier to find a handy little foraging wagon for some of the jobs that I was doing. We'll still probably bale some, but not the grass, since we're going to be fermenting it right away anyway. And let's see, how's he doing back there? Not pick. There we go. Picking up grass again. All right. And we're going to kind of change the way we did this a little bit so that it's not a steep curve or a corner. Although that was a bit. All right. So, out of save time. All right. So I think, folks, since we're just about around the corner here, made a full loop, we'll probably set it in time-lapse mode here. Or maybe we should finish one full loop and hopefully get a wagon full in the process. Alright. Again, I don't want sharp corners. Make the most of this. Nice. We just keep an eye on the trailer load behind us down there in the left. And we should be good to go on this stuff. A little tight, but now we could convert it to hay, but it really becomes a question of why. I mean, let's do the least amount of wear and tear on the vehicles that we can while getting what we need. And since it's a one-for-one silage from grass, hay, or straw, for that matter, let's just do this. Up to 70% in our trailer. And doing a good job of following and picking up this grass. So, we want to get more cows. 60 cows costs us about 100 grand a shot. So, it'd be nice to have more. We are getting... I'm getting distracted here with the driving skills I'm not good at with this thing. We are making enough from our daily milk sales to cover the costs of the farm. Not the cost of the equipment running and stuff, but just the day-to-day upkeep of the farm, of equipment and stuff. Basic maintenance, not the wear and tear we put on by doing contracts and usage of our equipment. So that's a start. But we got a long ways to go. We've got 74 cows and the pen will hold 250. So there's a lot of cows left to be put into the system. So I keep contemplating, should we get chickens or bees or something like that going? And I keep thinking about this field, but this is handy to have all this grass readily available at all times. So I'm not sure that I want to give this up. We might have to look at buying another plot of land just for expanding the animals that we have. We got a little bit ahead. I mean, we could use the other side for animals. It's a little low in some spots. And it is a decent amount of grass over there, but okay, it looks like we're going to be full up on this. Alright. Oops. Let's go and drop this stuff off quick. Not bad. A full 44,000 liters of grass in just short of 2 passes. Alright. We're making progress. And that field is looking really good. It does look like the cornfield here is ready. I wonder if there's a contract for hauling that out. It would be kind of handy to have something that close that we could do. We'll have to check that contract when we're done with the grass. Because it really wouldn't take much for us to get over there to be chopping that or cutting that out, and depending on how far we have to haul the output. Alright, so here comes the part I always have a problem with. Getting the trailer back into... Okay. Looks like I gotta do some terraforming here because the road doesn't work quite right. Nope. Wrong way. We got a serious problem with the road here. It's causing the tractor to be uneven. Let's see. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Alright. So we finally got it back to where we can unload. Dump that grass into the silage system. Yeah, that makes a big difference. Then we go and pick up more. And we are set to follow. Perfect. Let us get this done. Oops. Okay, welcome back. We have finished mowing both of those big fields, and we're doing pretty good resource-wise. Couple 100,000 grass put into the mulch, or the fertilizing silo. It's a good day. We'll be able to make it through the winter now pretty handily. The silo is 44% full of grass to be converted, which is fantastic. Oops. Let's try this again. Back up into our spot. And we're going to go ahead and, not going to cut it up. We're going to wash it off. The other stuff is put away. We'll take a look at what's in storage and silage right now. And we'll take a look and see if there is not a contract nearby for a relatively decent-sized field that we can use. There. Alright, so if we go into here and we jump down to production, we have 371,000 grass to be converted at a 1-to-1 ratio, which is fantastic. We get 60,000 per month, which is good, at a cost of $96. That's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. Our cows are doing great. We are going to have to put some silage in there because I'm almost out of hay. They've got grass, so they'll produce just fine for a little bit. But we wanted to take a look at contracts. I don't want to do fertilizing. I'm more interested in harvesting. Field 27 is 53. But I'm not sure where field 27 is. Field 27 is big, very, very big. Field 41 is also available. looking at 49 and 48 as an option nearby. So field 41 is there. I'm not seeing a lot for 49. 49 is ready to plow, which is a bit sad because I think that one is ready to harvest, if I'm not mistaken. Unless they've already done it. Let's go ahead and turn the HUD on. Sunflowers are ready to harvest. Corn is ready to harvest. And it would be a shame to plow this all under, in my opinion. It's a waste of money. 48 is over here. And that is another cornfield ready to go. But they're wanting to plow 49 under. Just wrong. 49 is not up here. So the question is, should we look at harvesting soybeans or soybeans to make a little bit of extra cash? We could do sunflowers in field 34. Let's take a look again at the size of these fields quick. So 41 is relatively straightforward. 27 is a little convoluted, so I'm thinking 41 might make sense. What was the 20? Yet 34. 34 is convoluted shaped one here, but it is sunflowers as well. But I think we're going to probably shoot for field 41 as a contract, because it'll be straightforward to the oil mill, and we should be able to use our own equipment for that. We could take a cut. I'm looking at the wrong contract. I need to look at 41. All right, this is soybeans. Might be time to upgrade our header. So this is 28 foot, and right now we have that one already, so there's no point in upgrading because we already have it. It's a lot cheaper than what we spent, though. That would be nice. This would be nice too, but we don't really need anything here. So let's go ahead and grab this contract. So we've got that. Oops. We need to run back home, grab the header, and get everything over. Try and see through everything. So let's find our lovely... Well, let's get this out of the way first, because we might be able to pick up soybean chaff and sell it to make even more money on this contract. We can do that using this pretty easily. Oops, I missed my... There we go. All right. But we need this. And we're going to have to hook up to this header here. Let's hop out and move this over to where it should be so that we can connect. All right. And we're working on field 41, as I remember. We'll go ahead and get this out of the shed. But it would be good to fill her up. Oh, come on. We're having serious issues with driving today. Alright, let's... Come on. Straighten this out. Fill the tank. And... head you over to 41. We'll hop in our tractor here. Oops, wrong point for starter. Oops. Close Century Farm, close sell points, expand that. Grab field 41. And head you on out. And we gotta grab our little conveyance, so we can head to field 41 as well. Alright. We're gonna pass everybody here to get where we're going faster. Oops. Did not mean to take out the sign. Alright, let's take a look. Field 41 is straight down the road, which is easy enough. Very simple, very straightforward. We're cruising. Alright, so this is field 41 up ahead on the left. And we should be good to harvest. We'll pull off into the ditch over here for now. Let's take a look at the field. It's ready to harvest. 59% yield. Not great. Hoping we make enough doing this to pay or cover what needs to be deposited in the system. It's a big field. It's going to take a while to do. If we can get the soybean chaff, we should be able to supplement our income a little bit. Now we need the stuff to actually do the work. Alright, we're going to go ahead and kill this. Because it parks, I believe, towards the far end here, and I don't want to go that far. Because we don't need to. So, we'll pull off here. Drop off our trailer. We're going to go hook up the header, and we're going to get this in the field and ready to go. Alright. Easy peasy. I think there's a car behind us. Yep. Should know better than to interfere. Oh, we gotta unfold our header. I thought we just did. Now, one thing I did do is I upgraded to the longer pipe because it's just a lot of work too. Okay. Is this the problem somewhere? What's going on? There we go. So let's go ahead and clear a little bit of this as we go into the field. And it definitely looks like we'll be able to do that with the chaff. Let's turn that back to yellow, turn that, do this. We're going to do 3 headlands. Generate field work. It takes a moment. Alright, we're going to go just up to this corner here. And we will kick that off in a moment, but we want to get our tractor all up and running with the chaff so that we don't have to drive it all the time too. Boom. Let's go. Go ahead and we'll put the pickup down so that's ready to go. Turn that on. We'll start collecting. All right. Nice. And we are going to set up a follow. Do it a little closer. We're going to hop out of the tractor. That's still going. We'll hop in here. And we're going to turn that bad boy on. All right. So we will be back momentarily. We're going to do a little bit of this field. Probably not going to get it all done this episode, but we will be doing a bunch of collecting of stuff and trying to make some money. So enjoy this short time lapse. We are going to set up this to go and unload at a sell point. So we have soybean straw. Let's see if we can find that. Soybean straw. This it can go into fermenting silos, but it hasn't worked. The best price is Patterson Grain and Export. So we are going to set up field 41. Patterson Grain and Export. Is that P or G? It doesn't say. We'll have to figure that out when we get there. And we're going to say this is soybean straw. All right. We should probably run this home and test to see if we can't unload this into our system. It would be kind of handy to have available if we could use it for the cows or the pigs, that is. Because without that, it's better to sell it. So we'll just quickly run it home, and we'll jump to our truck. We'll unload the combine while we're at it, waiting for this to finish its run. But we didn't even make it halfway around. and we've already run out of space. So this is going to be a long, slow process, and I'm not going to keep you guys for the whole all of it. Probably bring you back as we're just about done with this project. It's going to take time. Or actually, I might just end the episode pretty quick here, because it's going to take an episode or more. I can do that between. But let's see if we can actually use this in our straw system, because if we can, I would love to fill up those, because otherwise we're going to have to buy straw with what we make from this. So let's go ahead and see if we can't use what we got. Oh, we just cut that car off right quick. Interesting. I learned some new keys. It's always good to learn new things. Alright, so we're going to run this back to the farm quick. We're going to try to unload with the pigs. If that doesn't work, we're going to set up the automatic run and go and unload the first of the soybeans from the combine. Thinking we might have to expand the capacity of the combine for some of these fields, because they're huge. I'd love to buy field 46 there. What's that cost? Let's see, 46 is right there, and if we do let's see, farmland is X. 162. I'd really like to have this one, but we're not ready for that. So I'd like to get all the fields within easy distance of our place, because processing stuff would be so much faster. But at the same time, if we got some of these fields as they are, we'd have resources we could sell to pay for fields. Fun stuff. Alright, come on, let's get this and see how it goes. Stay on the road. Okay. We're probably going to need the field behind us just for setting up more shops for parking stuff at the rate we're going. So we could drive in, we could try to unload with the cows, or we could just drive around to where the pigs are. It's the same interface. Might have to see if this doesn't work. I might have to see if there's a way I can make it work. It's just easier to go to the pigs than it is the cows, because all we have to do is pull right here. And I'm not seeing a trigger. Yep, soybean straw is not accepted here. Alright. So for now we're going to sell, and I'm going to take a look and see if I can't turn on acceptance of soybean straw as straw here, because that would be really nice. One less thing for us to worry about. We wouldn't have to buy straw, which would be fantastic. We do burn a lot of fuel in this with this selling of stuff the way we do. But, alright, so it's going to go to Patterson Grain and export. And we'll see where that takes us. For right now, we're going to jump over to this. And we should see about setting up, if it'll work. We want to do field 41. We want to do that. Can we turn that on? We cannot. Drive in the field just a little bit here. It's going to take a little bit for the tractor to get down to Patterson grain. So we'll go and see about unloading this. And we'll figure out which of those 2 stops that it needs to be to drop off that straw. We should be golden after that. Yeah, if I can figure out how to make the straw work from this field, we will have straw coming out of our ears. I might actually have to buy a big square baler and trailer in order to haul the hay or the straw, which would be nice. Would be a nice problem to have, because then we could start storing a bunch of straw for when we need it for the animals. And at that point, and expand with the wheat field we've got coming in, we'd be definitely set to get pigs and really, really expand the whole farm a lot, which would be nice. Let's pull this on and up right about there. All right, we'll go around to the combine. Open this chute. And we'll offload. Nice. Alright, we've unloaded our first batch of soybeans. And we'll jump to this and see where we're at. And we'll just kind of follow through on this. And once that's done, we'll probably call it. And I will continue to work on that massive, massive field. One thing we'll have to do is, I should know, I did it already, I should know which is point P and which is point G. I'm thinking P is not grain. But I'm not sure where this one gets dropped off. Actually, we're going to just take over driving this to give us something to do. When we get down there, we'll turn on the lines, we'll see where it goes, and we'll make sure to set up the routing. If I can see through the darn trees. Yeah, it is getting to be late morning. I wonder if we should go to McDonald's, but that's around the over the river. It's out of our way. All right, let's see. It is a long run to do this drop off. It may not be worthwhile unless I can get that. I can figure out how to make this straw work. So I will do that between episodes. If I can get that to work, we will do the straw drop-off back at the house, at the farm, get everything up and running, and we'll push the cows harder since we've got a way to make feed for them now. If we can get the straw lined up, we should be golden to go forward with that. There is another dairy farm further up north that we could be looking at expanding our ownership of, which would be kind of nice. Is there a car behind us? I think there's a car behind us. Alright, we're just about to where we need to go. Patterson's is right up here on the left. Oops, turned a little short. Okay, P is over there, and G is in the silo, which is what I thought. So let's check to see if we can drop off at G. We can drop off at G. Alright, so we'll do this. This needs to be changed to Patterson Grain and Export G, which is fantastic. We are in the process of emptying our load. We're making some money, which is nice. And we turn this back on, and it's off to the field we go. Nice. Very nice. So, folks, on that note, I think we're going to call it here. I am Lord Elric from Elric Gaming. If you enjoyed this content, please feel free to subscribe and drop a like. If you wish to be notified about future videos, please hit that bell. Until next time, stay farming. Bye-bye.